EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. From the gun, Richardson. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throwing, Browning. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he pitches it. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The run here with Devin Singletary. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to throw, Browning. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because...
And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Denver. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Browning now. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Browning. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Schultz is the motion man. Browning. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll check this down to the running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That one on target to Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now Browning. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Complete Wrigley on the reception. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. His kick is perfect. And the Raiders, they're finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So after one, they're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is Flacco. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's second down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Throwing, Flacco. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, That looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10. To throw, it's Browning. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Flacco. Short throw taken by Pitts. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Abanikanda. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Flacco. This one complete, right side. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Flacco to throw. He'll check this down to Abanikanda out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second and 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Broncos. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, faking the give. The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Throwing, Browning. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw, Browning. He's got his big tight end, Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Raiders. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. The PAT, up and good. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. Sensational return. They drag him down inside the 15-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Here's second and 6. Now Flacco. He's got it at the 3. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the ground, it's Abanikanda. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Flacco to throw. That's going to be caught. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
What a call here on 4th down. You just don't traditionally see screen games used on 4th down tries, but in this case, the defense was bringing some pressure. They timed it right and picked up the first down.
He slams it in there, and he is in. James Conner. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. The Broncos are able to extend the lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Agnew on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Schultz is the motion man. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Raider first down. Here's Browning. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Browning now. He'll find his running back, White. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. A gain of 26. And it sets up first and goal. Browning. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now Browning. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. To throw is Flacco. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is good. And the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Broncos. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Again, it's Singletary. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown, you're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Watkins motioning over. They'll go right back to Connor. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. 3rd and 5. Here's Flacco. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Power run inside. Here's Connor. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. So 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run, and here's Raheem Blackshear. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Now an option here, left side. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. A run now for Blackshear. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it. It's Blackshear. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. Here's Blackshear. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They face 2nd down and 7. It's a draw and a give to Connor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. To throw, it's Browning. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A give right side, this is Singletary. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now this looks like a design run. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. The Raiders send their punt team out. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away.